因為咁樣咧，有機會一齊去參與一啲童軍嘅義務工作，咁佢哋好快就開始正式約會啦。It's always fun, and you enjoy spending time together, traveling, dining out, and actually volunteering in scouts and giving back to the community. Interestingly, you two are like the same side of the coin, that you share almost the same values and love many of the same things, including how you approach life, challenges, your friends, and family. And it's definitely a good thing because it means you almost never argue. 佢哋咧好享受一齊咧相聚嘅時間，包括係去旅行啦、出街食飯啦，尤其係透過參與童軍嘅活動係可以係回饋社會添。最有趣嘅係咧，佢哋兩個人差唔多啦，係有同樣嘅喜好同埋價值觀，佢哋嘅相似度咧係有如有兩個自己喎。咁所以基本上咧係好事嚟㗎，因為佢哋咁樣係唔會嗌交嘅。試問邊有人咁傻同自己過唔去啊？係咪？ So with that said, you have also learned something from each other, such as Karina. It has taught you to be comfortable in your own skin, to know your value, and to be the best version of yourself. Or you know your value, and you learn from her that you got to think twice before taking actions. And more importantly, how to be a good listener instead of talking too much. 話雖如此啊，咁但係其實佢哋咧都係有互相學習嘅地方㗎。例如係阿 Paul 咧就會鼓勵 Karina 咧係要保持自信同埋自我，要肯定自己嘅價值，同埋要將自己發揮到最好。而 Karina 咧亦都係令到阿 Paul 咧係凡事三思而後行。更重要嘅咧係喺適當嘅時候作為聆聽者，因為人哋平時咧佢説話實在太多啦。OK， 聽到冇啊？明我少説話多做事。OK。咁啊，一齊經歷咗8年，哇！愛情長跑8年歡樂美好嘅時光，所以佢哋係決定要喺今日同對方正式結為終生嘅伴侶，彼此係繼續互相學習、互相支持、互相關懷、互相愛護，共同努力去建立屬於佢哋嘅家。而家就俾個機會佢哋再細心睇清楚呢一張熟悉嘅臉龐。喺呢一刻企喺佢哋面前嘅就係佢哋要用餘下嘅一生去寵愛、去包容、去照顧嘅人。佢哋將要回應我以下俾佢哋嘅提問。So after 8 wonderful years being together, and you two decided to join in the legal stage of matrimony today. So, Karina and Paul, and please take a closer look at each other at this familiar face. One step forward and hold each other's hands right now. And now, look at the one who is standing right in front of you. This is the one who is also willing to spend the rest of their life with you. So may I ask, Paul, do you agree Karina is caring, patient, empathetic, supportive, outgoing, and of course, beautiful, yet sometimes emotional and sensitive? If yes, please say I do. Karina, do you think Paul is fun, honest, kind, gentle, creative, trustworthy, but he can also be stubborn and he tends to delay and put things off sometimes? If so, please say I do.
I do.
Paul Liang, do you solemnly declare that you do not know of any lawful impediment why you may not be joined in matrimony to Karina Lee? And do you call on the present to witness that you take her to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Karina Lee, do you solemnly declare that you do not know of any lawful impediment why you may not be joined in matrimony to Paul Liang? And do you call on the present to witness that you take him to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
All right, last question is for the two of you. Listen carefully. Karina and Paul, do you promise to laugh with each other in joy and to comfort each other in sorrow, to love each other faithfully today, tomorrow, and for as long as the two of you shall live? If so, please say we do.
We do.
Hey, with the mic, speak louder.
We do.
Woo! Yes. Nice first step. 第一步做得幾好啊，唔錯嚇！陣間之後仲會多啲嘢嘅提問。剛才一對新人咧喺我哋咁多嘅見證之下，聲明佢哋係願意對方為合法嘅終生伴侶，並彼此係承諾任何環境、任何情況，佢哋都會全心全意同埋毫無保留嘅去愛護對方、珍惜對方，直到永遠。Karina Paul, the wedding vow you are going to exchange is the most ancient part of a wedding ceremony. So those are the words couples for centuries have spoken to one another. And today, it will be your words, your intentions, and your vision that must define and shape your own marriage. 雖然今日呢個婚禮日將會係一個短暫嘅一天，但係陣間一對新人喺幾分鐘之內講完嘅誓言，將會成為佢哋終生嘅承諾。So I call upon you now to state your promise before us, the pledges that will bind you together. Who would like to go first? Maybe
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
I'll go first. Babe, before we start, I'd like to ask you to pause and look around. It's happening. We're finally here. Look at the amazing people here and on Livestream, witnessing our love and celebrating our day with us. Today, I am reminded of all the reasons why, when, and how I fell in love with you. No, it wasn't when you were doing donuts in your S2000 and Clarice pointed you out to me. Little did I know, getting ready at your place for the crew Christmas party would be the start of the rest of my life. I remember after the party, you and I decided to go to Celebrities. We danced, had pizza, then you piggybacked me back to my car because my feet were hurting. I got into my car and you made sure I got home safely. That night was the start of you showing me how much fun you are, even when it's just us. How important it is that I'm fed, and how much you care. You continue to show me all these great things unfailingly through being a part of Scouts with me. You show me through our family trips, family dinners, on our own adventures, and in our day-to-day lives. I remember our next date, our official first date at Chewy's. I was so nervous and excited. I had never felt this way before. That excitement never left. 8 years later felt like 80 seconds. And I'm so scared the next 80 years will just fly by. To make sure I'm present with you and I appreciate all these moments, I promise to love you unconditionally without reservation, laugh with you in times of joy, comfort you and hug you like a backpack in times of sadness. I vow to express my love not only through words but through action. I promise to humbly devour your love and your plates of food as I'd never want to waste it. I will always appreciate you and never take you for granted. I will continue to be your biggest fan. I will support you as you strive to achieve your goals. I will listen to you with compassion, even if you're talking about cars. I promise to work with you to build a marriage through teamwork, respect, trust, and enthusiasm. Knowing together, we will build a better life than we would have imagined alone. We met 12 years ago, and I wish I could turn back time, so I could have loved you longer. You are my best friend, my man, my prawn head, my life, today and forever. I am a better person because of you and can't wait to be your wife and to call you my husband. I love you.
Oh, come on. All right, your turn, Paul.
Hard act to follow. Karina, it's been a long road for us. We first met in school all those years ago. I was a bit immature, brash, inconsiderate, and somewhat confused about where to take my life. And today, after 8 years together, well, I'm still many, if not most of those things. But maybe I'm just a little bit more empathetic, considerate, and I definitely am less confused about where to take my life. And a lot of that is because of you. You have taught me how to be a better person, taught me how to be a better boyfriend, a son and a brother, a friend, and just an overall human. While we have not decided where our lives together will take us, what I do know is we are going to take that path together. This path with you has always been and always will be one filled with happiness, fun, laughter, and exciting new experiences. And occasionally, mostly when I'm out with the guys, this path may also be filled with a little bit more belligerence and aggravation that you or even they prefer. I can't promise that everything will be perfect after today. Things will not always go as we planned, and there will be times where we are sad, upset, or angry at each other. There are going to be times that I will say the wrong thing at the worst time or push your patience to the very limit. As we begin this journey together, what I can promise is to do my best, to persist, my efforts to be the best provider, friend, and husband to you. That we will continue to push for goodness in this world and give back all that we've been so lucky to have received. I promise to you many more years of chaotic yet somehow it works trips around the world, many lawn and gardening projects, and endless nights where we say we're going to work out, but really it's to eat fried chicken and drink beer. Karina, you are my compass and the wind beneath my sail. Wherever you go, I go. And from what I've learned in the last 8 years, wherever we go, our parents probably go too. And maybe Sandra and Jane if she's free. Karina, I love you. And I can't wait to start the rest of our lives together.
Wow, very heartfelt and touching vows indeed. So you have just spoken your vows before your family and friends, and you will do it again in the days and years to come, standing by each other, and sharing all the sweet and bitter of life, and each tender act, each loving word, will be the decoration of what was made here today. 希望佢哋能夠將剛才講過嘅誓言咧，好好放喺心裏面嚇，因為呢啲內容好肉麻嘅，我就唔喺度翻譯啦。咁啊，留翻俾佢哋自己留喺個心入邊，保持呢一份甜蜜溫馨嘅感覺啦。Traditionally, new couples will exchange rings at wedding ceremonies. It is because a ring is a fitting symbol for a wedding promise. It is a circle with no beginning and no end, and the very center of the circle is intended to represent a door, an exit that leads to the destiny to pursue. It therefore represents the will of infinite, total, and unbreakable love. 傳統上，新人都會喺婚禮儀式上係交換結婚戒指嘅，因為我哋見到戒指圓形嘅形狀係象徵住開始冇終結，就係象徵住一對新人天長地久嘅愛。而家我哋請新人雙方係互相交換結婚戒指作為佢哋嘅信物。So now may I ask the best man, Calvin, to hand over the rings, please. Paul, please place this ring on Karina's fourth finger of the left hand. He's new. He took the wrong ring. It's okay. All right. Place her ring on her finger. All right. And Kevin, the other ring, please. And Karina, please place his ring on his finger. And now your two hearts are connected, and you know that together you are stronger, and together you two become one. 佢哋剛才互相交換並戴上嘅兩隻指環，就係象徵住佢哋兩顆心互相緊扣嘅象徵。為咗將佢哋互相緊扣嘅關係咧更加視覺化，因為大家講咗咁耐都唔係好了解佢哋嘅愛有幾深嗬。識咗12年，拍咗拖8年，不如我哋叫佢用一個實際的行動表達俾大家睇下好嘛？ Karina and Paul, you may have kissed 1,000 times before, or maybe more. But today the feeling is new. Today a kiss is not just a kiss, but a kiss of promise. So I believe this could be a little challenging. But Paul, are you ready? All right, Karina, you may now kiss your man. Woo! I know it's not enough, eh? And we'll do more kisses at the end. Let us sign some legal documents right now. 我哋仲會叫佢咧多啲嘅親吻俾大家睇，好嘛？暫時我哋要簽咗啲文件先，請過嚟呢邊。 I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. No, no, no. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, or listening to our favorite song. I have faith in what I see. Now I know I have met an angel in person, and she looks perfect. I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight. Okay. Alright, Paul and Karina, your wedding day is one that seems to fly. And this is a day filled with families, friends, emotion, promises, laughter, and love. And now, please take a few seconds to think about the happiness that you are feeling in this place, in this moment, and really let that feeling register in your heart and in your mind. And now I want you to think about your future life together, say in 5 years. Okay, how about in 10 years? Do you see you are still happily married and still in good health, and your parents are still in good health too, and your sisters are doing well, and your scout group is still thriving? And though we are now facing some uncertainties, remember that not only will marriage join you two physically together, and more importantly, it will also connect your heart and minds together. So, for better or for worse, through thick and thin, you are in this together because love can never be quarantined. 剛才咧，Paul 同埋 Karina 咧，已經喺我哋在場咁多位見證之下，交換咗佢哋嘅結婚誓詞啦，同埋結婚戒指，而更重要係簽署咗結婚嘅契約。即使疫情再嚴峻都好，都冇嘢可以再阻擋佢哋彼此之間至死不渝嘅愛啦。咁啊，其實婚姻咧係唔單止係將佢哋兩個人結合，而婚姻更加係將佢哋兩個家庭拉近。同時咧，係為兩個家庭同埋各位長輩係送上最深厚嘅愛同埋祝福。我哋喺度係希望各位嘅長輩，我哋兩個親家都係上上下下能夠係健健康康咁生活。我哋亦喺度咧，代表住所有在場同埋未能夠出席嘅親友，係祝福佢哋婚姻美滿，願佢哋係白頭偕老。So from the earliest times, actually the key is a symbol of opening and closing powers, such as the power to open the door between this world and the next. And now I'm holding this key in my hand, the key that unlocks the door to your happy marriage. So wish you start a new chapter of life together with love, laughter, and happiness from this moment throughout eternity. 從古代開始，鎖匙就係有開啟同埋關閉力量嘅象徵，例如係打開呢一個世界與另一個世界嘅大門。而我而家就係用我手上邊呢一條鎖匙，為一對新人打開佢哋幸福嘅婚姻之門。And now it is my great pleasure to pronounce Paul and Karina as husband and wife. 李嘉欣同埋梁兆邦正式成為合法夫妻。All right, encore, one more kiss, please. Woo! Hey, baby. 恭喜一對新人 Congratulations to the newlywed, and may I present to all of you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Liang. 我哋歡迎新晉嘅梁生梁太。當然唔少得我哋嘅伴郎同埋伴娘啊！我哋有 Melbourne Sandra and Bestman Kelvin。No one will know. Oh, come on, girl. Who cares if we're trash? Got a pocket full of cash we can blow. And next we have Katie and Sam. And it's on. 咁你就唔着數啦，冇乜掌聲喎。Okay, last but not least, Vivian and Brandon. And we'll go. If you're ready, like I'm ready, 'cause it's a beautiful night. All right, this is not the end yet. In contrast, this is just the beginning of the party. So maybe welcome the newlywed and the party to come back for presents and pictures. Maybe have our warmest and biggest applause, Mr. and Mrs. Liang. Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Oh, I'll go get a ring, let the choir bells sing like ooh. So what you wanna do? Let's just Thank you everyone again. So now the ceremony is completed. 我哋再次多謝各位嘅嚟臨，我哋婚禮嘅儀式係正式結束。但係我哋以下落嚟仲有精彩嘅時間，請大家留座。我哋歡迎我哋嘅婚禮司儀同大家介紹以下落嚟嘅節目。And now we invite our wedding MC, Karina and Kevin, to take over for the rest of the program. Thank you everyone again. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you. Hello. Can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, better take this off. Oh, you guys are going to see my tear streaks now. Beautiful vows and lovely. You guys are beautiful and gorgeous. What a beautiful day. I'm Clarice, and this
Kevin, hi, nice to meet you.
Hello, everyone. Everyone looks wonderful. And we're just going to guide you through some photos right now. And the first one is an everyone photo. And Karina and Paula ask you to stay in your seats for now and maybe just take off your mask for the photo. And then we will guide you to the next photo.
Are we?
All right. Photo number 2 is all Scout friends. All Scout friends, please come up to the front.